Hi, Tilak.
Yeah, hi. Hi, Kishore. You are staying at Bangalore.
Sorry?
You are staying at Bangalore.
No, I'm staying in this what do you call say Kundanhalli colony.
That is Bangalore, right? You are
Yes,
from.
Bangalore.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
yeah,
from Bangalore. Yeah.
yeah. That is I am asking.
No, actually, your voice is breaking. That's why.
Okay, okay.
Tilak, I'm the one. Manusha is not joining.
Yeah, actually, I don't know. Only I will start with you actually first.
Okay.
Then, then I don't know. Ecorp uh, is actually following up with her. I don't know.
Okay, Tilak. So, Tilak, before the this one, right? So, can I record this session?
Yeah, the session is already recorded, right? So you will
Recorded.
get all the record. So you will get all the recordings from Ecorp. They will
Okay.
mail you.
Okay. Like today, I have gone through SAP Hybris building and I have noted some questions. So before starting, I just want to know like exactly, um, I wrote some questions like, can I after session can I ask or no only I can ask the questions?
I will request you to please keep those questions for right now because when I means I complete the course, then you will get many questions, means many answers of those questions, right? So wait for a few days actually.
Okay, Tilak. Only one question I will ask. Only one
Yes, tell
question
me.
regarding this. Like, what are the opportunities in market for hybrid billing now? Like I saw in the Naukri, I saw in the Monster everywhere. Like most of like 3 to 4 companies are there in the list. IBM and SAP. So like,
Yes.
so how about the opportunities?
Yeah, actually in India, actually hybrid billing is very new to the market right now, right? So
Yes,
there
yes.
are a very less number of SMEs are there for hybrid billing. Okay, so
Yeah.
actually IBM, actually as a part of SAP concern, actually Hybris for IBM actually doing very good actually for SAP, right? So they
Okay.
have many projects in SAP. So also they have projects in Hybris as well. So
Yeah.
actually they are hiring for hybrid billing SMEs in Bangalore, Pune, Kolkata, anywhere. Actually, they are hiring. So you will get those things. And CTS also working. Deloitte is there. SAP also there. There,
Yeah.
yes, there are many companies. But as it is a means this is very new to the market, so they are adapting one by one.
Okay.
So this is future is good for that. So maybe now it is less, number of projects are less, but
Okay.
going forward, it will be good one
Okay. Okay. Thanks, Tilak.
because outside India it has already uh,
Started.
started. Means the market value is very good actually.
Yeah, everywhere in London, Chicago, everywhere. Like when I
Yes,
saw in Indeed.com, there are many
mm,
opportunities in outside
yes,
India.
US mainly US, Canada. There
Yeah.
are many opportunities. Actually, already they have started working actually, right? So they are
Yeah.
implementing new projects. They are implementing new projects in hybrid billing. Whatever billing already they are in the legacy system, they are now trying to uh, means implement now in hybris. So that is a good thing actually, because hybrid billing is a very compact and you will get everything in that package actually, right?
Yeah.
So that's why this is very good and very flexible one.
You mentioned previous legacy systems, right? Apart from hybrid billing, like previously, what are the systems available?
Hybrid means billing. Another billing like
Yeah.
CRM has own billing. SD has billing, right?
Okay.
So now they are preferring Hybris billing because CRM billing and SD billing.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, in those cases, we cannot do the mass billing things, right? So
Yeah.
if there are means the number of customers or number of is very high, then it is very difficult to handle those things very accurately, right?
Okay.
So
Yeah.
precisely it was very much difficult for CRM billing or SD billing, but mass billing, in case of we can handle it in hybrid billing very well, no issue. And another thing is daily billing is not possible for those cases, but in hybrid billing, daily billing also also is possible right now.
Okay. Morning and all, like I'm going through exploring the help.hybris.com. There I have got this question like what exactly. So that's why.
Hmm. Okay, let me share my screen first. Okay,
Yeah.
so where are you working right now?
I'm working in Accenture now.
Okay.
So there we there like they said SAP Hybris billing may come project, but I don't know. Present project is not good for me. So I thought better to learn in the extension version of Hybris. So
So
when
where
I
are you working in BDC 6?
uh, no, I'm working in a BDC 7B.
BDC 7B. Okay, okay, okay. Which project?
That is a Brixton Stratton.
Okay. Now means anyone told you that hybrid billing project is coming or something? Means why you are interested? That is my question actually.
Actually, like I'm not into commerce part.
Okay.
First thing is. So what I thought, so other backend parts is there like SAP Data Hub, C4C Cloud for Customer, and SAP Hybris billing. These are there. So when I explore, C4C is already there, and Hybris billing is a new one, which is integration part of the SAP CRM. So what I got information is Hybris billing is a new latest version. So like a latest technology which SAP Hybris is implementing, which is helpful for me. I thought Data Hub. I have knowledge on that. I can
No,
I can
means for your project only you are telling.
No, not my project. Not my project. They said like is not there. They said actually what is they told is SAP Hybris billing project may come from the
Okay.
US. Like there's a discussion, but I don't know the in and out of the Hybris billing what exactly is. So what I thought I have to learn this Hybris billing. I have to be ready. Even though it's not about Accenture, it's about my future.
Okay, okay. Fine, fine. Okay, as per my knowledge, Accenture for IDC,
Okay.
Accenture has no project for hybrid billing right now. So actually, and what is that? Hi, actually, hybrid billing is being supported by the PDC from PDC actually,
Who
Philippines.
know? Philippines. Okay.
Yeah.
So for me, like I don't know exactly how they said, but I don't know whether it's true or not. But it is a new thing. So if I know, that will be good. That's what I thought.
Yes, yes. Good. That is good. Okay,
The two I
okay.
explored many sites. So the one site which I found is ECOF. I don't know like how much I just gone through the reviews. Reviews is good, so I thought okay fine. And the feedback which was given by the person who got contacted me about you is very good. So I thought okay fine, and the demo is also good. And technical wise, I don't know how much strong you are, but I have to see because I like I thought of having the full fledged knowledge in the hybrid billing.
Okay, so can you explain me whatever I have explained you for the BRIM architecture today?
Yeah, sure. So like can you show me the figure like the picture?
Yes, I have shared already. Can't you
Yeah,
see?
yeah, I'm able to see. Can you fit the screen like the size? Yeah. So actually, when it comes to like the billing part, there will be like two parts. One is offer to fill and one is consume to cash. So in the offer to fill, most of the part is captured by SAP CRM, and like as CC, the convergent charging is one of the hybrid billing part, where the charge of the bill is maintained, and which got input from the SAP CRM. That is like a convergent charging. From the SAP CRM, we will get the uh, this PDoc, uh, PDC, right?
Sorry.
From the SAP CRM system, we'll get the input to CC, convergent charging, the PDoc, right? Like a PDC
No,
contract,
no, PC, provider contract.
provider contract from
PC.
like PC provider contract
Hmm.
from CRM, and from the convergent charging will take the input from the CRM, and it will charge, means for the product, for the like the usage and the contract. Based on that, the convergent charging generate the will generate the bill, and the from the SAP convergent charging, it will go to SAP FICA, where the actual bill generation and the invoice will be generated, and it will be given to the client.
Yeah, from CI to FICA, right?
Yeah, yeah, CI to FICA.
First CI, first CI, then CI to FICA. Yes. So here I am starting with that. Like, so SAP CC, right? Today,
Yeah.
from today, I am starting discussion with SAP CC, right? So SAP CC, the convergent
Uh,
charging is
Tilak,
yes.
sorry, your voice is pretty low.
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's good.
Yeah. Yeah, SAP convergent charging is something we can call it as a pricing instrument. Okay, so because because rating and charging has been done with the help of pricing, so we can consider as a pricing instrument, right? So the
Yeah.
main functionality of the SAP CC is to provide rating and charging that I have already discussed with you. SAP CC must be interfaced with several external systems such as SAP ECC. ECC means, can you tell me what it is referring?
ECC, right?
SAP ECC means SAP CC must be interfaced with several external systems
Yeah.
such as SAP CC. What is referring to?
SAP, I'm not getting your question. It's why.
No, actually, in this picture you can see, na, this is the SAP CC, right?
SAP CC, yes. Rating and charging,
Yes.
yes.
So SAP CC, it has here it is written SAP CC must be interfaced with several external systems, right?
Yes, yes.
So that my question is that uh, here is the example as SAP ECC, right? So my
Yeah.
question is which system it is referring?
Um, Sorry, I don't. No,
This is
like,
SAP CIN FICA because CIN FICA is the part of SAP CC, right?
okay.
CI FICA is the part of SAP ECC, right? There is a ERP. Are you getting?
No, yeah. So it means SAP CI, right? It's part of ECC.
Yes, CIN FICA are the part of SAP ECC. Okay,
Yeah. What
and
is the
then
full? What is the abbreviation of ECC?
ECC is ERP, that component, central component. ERP
Okay.
central component.
Okay.
Uh, you have not worked in SAP? You
Sorry.
don't know ECC? You don't know ECC? What is ECC?
ERP systems I know, but ECC I like this naming I never heard. SAP ERP systems I worked.
The same thing, na?
Okay. But ECC like ERP usually we used to call it ERP, right? ERP systems.
The full form. Actually, ERP is the part of ECC, right?
Yeah.
Because ECC is ERP central component.
Okay.
Okay, the full form.
Hmm.
Okay, and SAP CRM. So here, from here, you can also means tell, right? From this picture, that it is SAPCC must be interfaced with several external systems. So from you can see this is it is means contacting with SAP CI. This is CI or FICA. This is a part of ECC. I already told you, and the SAP CRM, right? So that's
Yes,
why
yes.
it has been told here. The SAPCC must be interfaced with several external systems such as SAP ECC and CRM to perform its key rating and charging functions. Clear?
Okay.
Why it
Yeah.
has been told here? That's why I am asking actually. So CA and FICA is the part of ECC only. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
part of ECC box. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
CC, so CI FICA is the part of ECC box or ERP, whatever you tell. So SAP CC is the different box, SAP CRM is the different box, CM is the different box, right? These are
Yeah.
the four different boxes, and we are
Okay.
integrating each other. So all together, it is called the functionality or integration all together. It calls as a Hybris billing, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So standard Hybris billing we can say. Okay.
Yeah.
Now SAP CC, we are whatever we are discussing today.
Okay.
Today onwards, we are going to discuss about the SAP CC, right?
Okay.
So here I have already told you SAP CC has mainly four servers. Okay, so one server is core, the part of SAP CC I am telling. Okay, so four
Okay.
servers: core server, BART server, diameter server, communication texting server, and another server is also there that is called IEC. Right. So IEC. If do you have any notebook with you?
Yeah. I'm noting down whatever you're telling.
Okay, so just point out whatever I'm telling. So IEC server, another server that has not been actually that is not written here. Okay, so
Okay.
IEC is the full form is IEC is that is import export connector. Okay,
Okay.
IEC. So mainly these five servers there. Okay, so core server, core. What is core server? What is the functionality of core server? And BART server, diameter server, communication technique server, and IC server we will discuss in the next. Okay, so
Okay.
the BART server, right? So BART is actually the full form of BART is batch acquisition rating. Okay, are you getting my
Okay.
point?
Yeah.
Batch acquisition rating server. Okay, so
Ready.
this is the
Okay.
full form of BART. Because in BART server we do mainly two things: acquisition and rating, that I have already told you at the time of previous demo session, right? So
Yes. Yes.
acquisition and rating. So in the BART server these two things are taken place. Okay,
Okay.
so come to the next slide. Okay, now this is the architecture of CC. Okay, this is the CC architecture. So here we have seen that this is the SAP core server, right? This is the core server.
You are in which slide actually? Networks and elements are in next slide. Yeah. Yeah. Now it's
Sorry.
came. No. 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 Previously you didn't. It was not shown.
Okay.
Next slide. Now it is coming.
Yeah, it's coming now. Okay,
Yeah.
so this is the CC convergent charging, right? For CC, and we have already discussed about the SAP CC.
Sorry,
I mean,
sorry to
yeah, hello.
disturb you guys. Tilak, there is Santosh, a new one on the call. He's also looking for this training. That's why we have added him. Uh, Santosh, as he is in office, he could not able to talk to us. Santosh, you want to explain something, or is hearing the class is enough? Just you can raise your hand if it is fine. Great. So if you have any query, just raise your hand, Santosh. Tilak, there is Santosh is also call on the call. Please talk to him as well.
Okay, okay,
He could not able to speak to us, just he will be hearing us.
okay, okay, fine. Okay,
Yes. Yeah. Tilak. Hello.
yeah, hi.
Yeah.
Okay, so I am continuing.
Yeah.
Okay, so the CC, according to SAP CC architecture,
Mm-hmm.
so whatever I have told, the 4 servers, right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
CC core, CC diameter, CC BART is there, right? And here you can see how these are interrelated with each other, right? So this is the CRM, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
CRM part, and
Uh,
it is
Tilak,
taking the
which
yeah, hello,
which slide you're sharing? Which slide you're sharing?
means you cannot see anything.
No, it is in discussion topics. That's one is there. That one is showing.
Now
Yeah. Now it was eighth slide.
that is I am discussing, right?
Yeah. So no, actually previously it was shown to third slide. That's why.
Okay,
Yeah.
so here any network problem there actually, why it is time lag, I don't.
I think mine is today's last day, right? I think tomorrow it will be very good, I guess.
Okay,
Now it's okay, fine. Yeah.
okay, so here you can see SAP CRM as I have already shown you in the previous slide. So from SAP it is getting the CC is getting input from the SAP CRM, right? So you can
Yes.
see that flow R towards CC, right, from SAP
Yes.
CRM, and here SAP CI is a actually here yellow color you can see na external system, whatever the yellow boxes, these two
Mm-hmm.
are yellow, so external boxes for SAP CC, and red boxes are the convergent charging, right? So is it
Yes.
clear? So from
Yes.
SAP CC the output is going to SAP CI, right? So SAP
Yeah.
convergent charging, so here you can see as well. And already we have discussed about the CM part, right? Convergent mediation, right?
Yeah.
So in the left side there is the mediation box. So actually in mediation there are two type of mediation process are there, so online mediation and offline mediation. Okay,
Okay.
so for that two process, just the different between the two processes like that. For online mediation, we actually in that process in SAP CC we use the diameter server, right? But in
Okay.
case of offline process, we don't use the diameter. There we use the BART server. Clear? So this is the main difference between them. Because online mediation there is something different. I will actually when I means going forward when I means discuss with the SAP CM, that time I will discuss thoroughly the different type. So don't go right now for the CM part. So just concentrate on the CC.
Yeah,
Okay.
like from the mediation means like can you tell again? Like I didn't note it down. I didn't. Can I note it down? Like what is like CM mediation? Just few words.
CM is convergent mediation, right? So
Yeah.
through in the few that slide, let me go back. So here in this slide, you can see the slide now. CC overview.
CCO. No, I mean eighth slide only.
Can you see? Is it okay?
Still.
Who,
Hello.
yeah, hello. Which slide you are seeing right now?
Suddenly it got disconnected, I guess.
Can
One second, one second.
hmm. No, your net is working. That's why I'm asking actually.
Yeah, net is working.
Which slide you can see right now? SAPCC
One
overview.
second, one second. The trainer has started. Double click to enter full screen. One second. One second, Tilak. One second.
Hmm.
Yeah, SAP CC overview. Yeah, I'm
Yes,
able to see. Yeah.
yes. So here we have discussed, right? So
SAP.
here the part of SAP CM, na SAP CM
Yeah.
convergent mediation. So I have already discussed the what is the functionality of SAP CM. Can you remember?
Yeah, it is a usage and the like a usage basically, right? SAP CM means conversion mediation. It is a usage of the user. how much he used on the plan.
Actually, from if there is something related to users part, right? So like telecom industry, utility industry, right? So
Yes.
they are something depending on the users, right? So
Yeah.
from the network element, it will collect the users details from there, right? So this is called as UDR, right? I already told you, right?
Yeah.
UDR.
ODR. Yeah.
UDR uses details record that is coming from the network elements from the service provider server itself, right? And
Yeah.
from CRM, it is coming the PC, right? I have already told
Yeah.
you. So from
Contract.
CRM, it is collecting the provider contract
Yes.
and UDR, right?
Yeah. User details
Yeah,
record. Okay.
these two inputs are coming into the SAP CM, right?
Yes.
And there it process all these two document, right?
Yeah.
And it merge into one transactional document. Okay,
Yes.
and that document is known as CDR, consumption detail record. Okay,
Yeah.
so this is the functionality for CM for now. Briefly, you just understand. Okay,
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yes, like it is fine.
so in simple note, you can write PC plus UDR is equal to CDR to better understanding for you. Okay,
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
so for simple understanding, nothing else. Okay,
Okay, Tilak.
so
Understood.
CM for convergent mediation, it is collecting the UDR uses details record from the network element. That means from the server details of the particular service network provider, and also from the CRM, it is collecting the provider contract, right?
Yes. Yes.
And it's collecting those two documents, and in CM, just it process those documents, and it creates one single document for that, for means, and the document, or that is the means converted format will be .csv. Okay,
Okay.
Genau, da ging dir ein Voicemail
so
drauf, weil du hattest gemeint, du hast nur eine Kleinigkeit.
hello,
Jo, jo,
Hello.
bis dann. Tschüss.
I think from
hello,
here it's
Okay, sorry.
no, Tilak. From my, not from my side.
So we need this company code,
Barbara,
Yes.
just
and
hold on.
for the company code, we need this process details, and then the exact status, whether it is everything
Yeah,
is
hello,
okay in
Shantosh.
the development system, and whether
Hello,
everything is okay in the test.
Shantosh, can you
So we want
mute?
to track on development and test side for the each process.
Okay, fine, thank you. Okay, now it's fine. Okay,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Tilak.
so for CM, I already told you. So when I am discussing that part from CC, so I have told you that for CM process, there are two type of process: online and offline. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
So when we'll discuss about the CM convergent mission, then we'll discuss in depth. Okay.
Okay.
So that is the thing actually. Just you have write it down there.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm noting down.
Okay. Fine. Why it is not changing? Yes. So here we are discussing about the online and offline mediation, right? So now you come to know what is mediation, right? Where
Yes.
what
Yes.
is the functionality of mediation? So there are
Yeah.
two things actually. I already told you, online and offline. So offline is nothing but the batch, okay, batch process, and online
Okay.
when we will do online mediation process, then it will then the actually then the data transaction
Mhm.
comes as a CCR, okay, credit control request. We call it as a credit control request. From online mediation, the credit control request comes to SAP CC diameter. Okay. John, when it comes to CC, then SAP CC diameter accepts those CCR request. Okay. So
Okay.
credit control request, and then same goes to the core, and rest of the thing is done there, and then the output goes to SAP CI, right? So in case of online mediation, there is no part of SAP CC part. Clear?
Okay.
So for offline mediation,
Mm-hmm.
it is actually mainly hugely used in every industry. So we concentrate on the offline mediation part mostly. right? So this is the batch. Okay, batch job. With the help of batch job, we do the we do the process. Okay, so for offline mediation, so CDR comes, right? I already told you CDR comes from the CM. So CDR is fed to the CC system, and then as a transaction, this CDRs comes to BART, and those gets acquired and then rated, and then with the help of core, SAP CC core, and then it generates beats and seeds, and then uh, those beats and seeds are cascaded to the next system, that is SAP CI. Clear?
Okay.
Okay, this is the two thing. So now
And like after BART server, right? What it will be generated? CC and bytes, right?
seeds,
Sits and
CID,
bytes, yeah. And bytes,
byte,
bits,
no, not byte, bits. Okay,
bits.
seeds means a consumption item. Okay,
Yeah,
and bits means billable item. Fine.
yeah,
So
yeah.
after CC BART means you should tell that after rating. Okay,
After
after
rating. Okay.
after successful rating of the CDR, these two things gets generated, and then it is cascaded to next system, that is SAP CI. Clear?
Yes.
I think clear now. So I am
Yeah.
moving to the next slide. Okay, now CC server components. So whatever I have told you, so now one more thing, actually for each server has its own database. Okay, and
Okay.
those database are inbuilt database for CC. Okay, are you
Okay.
getting my point? So for CC has for all different four servers or five server, it has own DB, internal DB. Okay, so
Okay.
we need not to install any other DB for that. Okay, but in case of CM, when we install CM convergent mediation, we need separate DB for that, whether it is SQL Server or anything else. Okay, so in my previous project, we have used SQL Server. Clear?
Okay.
Okay, so here you can see I have already told you the IEC thing, right? IEC server. Here you can see that component as well, IEC, right? So
Yes.
what is
Yes.
the full form of IEC? I have told you
It is an import and export connector.
exactly. So with the name, you can imagine what is the activity for that particular thing, right? Import and export means it will, when CDR comes to SAP CC, then it helps to import the CDR, right? Are
Yeah.
you getting?
Yes.
And then after importing those CDRs, it fed to BART, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is the main functionality of the IEC. So it is maintaining the connection, right, between the CC core VCC core servers. Okay, getting my point? So
Yes.
when it collect the CDRs, and then it feeds the CDR to the BART, right? And after when BART generate the base transits, then it means export or sends those item to the CI, right? So this is something it is doing, right? And BART server, I have already told you. So acquisition and rating, these for this it is responsible, right? And for CC core server is a very important server. So
Mm-hmm.
so here all type of logic, right? So how rating will be done. So in the rating session, how rating will be done, or how we are going to charge the customer on the basis of the CDR or the transaction, that
Mm-hmm.
logic will be written in the core server. Clear?
The rating part will be done in the core server, right?
The logic,
Right.
how rating will be done, right? In what basis of rating will be done, all the logics like charge plan. So here you can tell that all the charge plan, all the price plan, you need to configure here only in the core server. Okay, are you getting my point? So all
Yes.
table macros will be there only in the CC core. Okay, so when CDS come after getting acquired, when CDS comes to rating session, so
Mm-hmm.
rating session will check whatever in the CDR, whatever the charge plan are mentioning there. So it will check in the CC, then it connect with the SAP CC core, and it will go to that particular charge plan. Okay, so under
Okay.
the charge plan, whatever charges are there, it will check one by one, right? Under charge, there are two components, that is charging plan and price plan. So one by one, it will go, and then in price plan, actually all the logic
Uh,
is written. So in the price plan, we actually we have to configure all those things, how how you are going to charge or rated that particular customer for that particular CDR. So now you can,
Tilak,
so yeah.
sorry, Tilak. In the anywhere, like, can you please draw the core system, like how whatever you're telling, can you show me, like
uh,
it will be very clear to me.
I will show you, I will show you everything in the next slide. Just hold on. Okay, now
Okay.
whatever I am telling, just try to understand. Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
everything I will tell everything.
These are very new to me. That's why I'm
Uh,
just getting the things.
so just so keep patience. Okay, so I'm
Okay.
just giving overview one by one. So whatever
Yeah.
I will telling, I will show in the, oh, everything is mentioned in the slides. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So just try to, so I am just now giving the overview for how it is working, right?
No,
So
actually,
now,
yeah,
yeah,
whatever understanding I'll tell you. Like when the CDR comes from CM, like convergent mediation, it will be sent to the like BAT server,
right.
and generate the sits and bits.
Yes,
So the sits and bits will be like when the rating session will come into picture, before the generation of sits and bits, or after.
exactly. No, from CDR comes to from CDR means from CM CDRs comes to the CC, right? CC application
Yes,
server, right?
yes, yes.
So from there, IC picks those CDR, and
Mm-hmm.
it feeds those CDR to BART server, right? So after so BART, I have told you, but in BART server there are two things mainly: acquisition and rating, right? So
Yeah.
first it will acquire all those CDRs. Okay, after
Okay.
successfully getting acquired, then it is then all the acquired CDRs are getting
Mm-hmm.
fed to rating session, right?
Okay.
So when so in the time of rating session,
Mm-hmm.
it will that ratings then the BART server will contact with the core server. Okay,
Okay.
and it will check whatever whatever price plan, whatever charge plan are there for the already defined there. Okay, in core server we have already defined all those things.
Yeah.
All the there are multiple charges, there are multiple charge plan like that. Okay, so
Okay.
in CDR, and CDR has that information for that particular CDR. Okay,
Yeah.
then what charge plan we need to charge, right? So
Yeah.
CDR is having that information, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
when the CDR comes to rating session, the rating session will have means rating session is having that information that these CDR has the information of the particular charge plan, right? So
Okay.
charge plan, then the rating session will contact with means try to connect with the core server, right?
Okay.
So it will check that particular whatever charge plan is mentioned in the serial. It will try to check that particular charge plan only. Are you getting my point? So it will
Okay.
looking for that charge plan in
Mm.
the core server. So already for that charge plan, all the charges are there, right?
Yeah.
And in the charges, all the price plan are there. So
Yeah.
it will follow one by one, and then their logic, all those things are there. So I am telling there are multiple. We need to configure just for your better understanding. I am just giving one example.
Mhm.
Suppose you are a customer of Vodafone, right? So
Yeah.
Vodafone has multiple plans, right? Are you getting my point? They have
Yes.
multiple plans, they have multiple offers, right?
Yes.
So you
Yes.
can consider charge plan as a smart plan. Okay, so
Yeah.
smart plan A, smart plan B, smart plan C, there are multiple numbers of plan, right?
Yes.
So for that plan we need to so system should know na. So we need to define anywhere in the system, right? So those
Yes.
plan, so this is nothing but a charge plan, we call it in the uh, CC terminology. Okay,
Okay.
so those things we need to define in the CC code only. Are you getting my point?
Okay, all the plans will be there in the CC core.
Yeah, right, CC core. So, and the charge plan, when I will discuss those things, you will come to know, you will can visualize those things. So under charge plan, there will be multiple of charges. Okay, so charge plan consists of multiple of charges, and then every charge has two components, that is charging plan and price plan, right? Are you getting
Okay,
my point? So
okay,
if hierarchical basically, if you want to understand, so first the father node is charge plan, right? Under
mm-hmm.
charge plan, there is multiple of charges, charge 1, charge 2, charge 3, you can consider, and each charge consists of two things, that is charging plan and price plan. Okay,
Okay,
charging plan refers to the account type, or I should say plan type, like is it postpaid or prepaid. Only that information will be there in the charging plan. Clear?
okay,
And in the price plan, this is the main thing for any charge. So in the price plan, all the logic will be there, how it will be charged, how the CDR will be charged, how all the algorithm will be there. So you need to configure those things. Clear? With the help of tables, with the help of macros, those things. Clear?
yeah, okay,
So I think now clear. So now whatever I told you, like when CDR comes to part, so after successfully acquired, it comes to rating session, right? So in the when it comes to rating session, then rating session has that information that this CDR having this charge plan A, right?
okay,
So plan A. So then it will go to the in the code. It will connect with the. It will try to fetch the charge plan A. What is the charge plan A is defined in the code server, right?
yeah,
So it will check that thing, and under charge plan A, what are the charges there, right? So
mm-hmm.
it will follow one by one step, and then after that, after the price plan, it will create, it will charge. Actually charge means one charged item will be created, right? So
Yeah,
charged item, so rating session complete, right? When price plan done, all this done, so it means one charged item has been created, charged item, right?
yeah,
So item has been charged. This is the concept. So charged item is coming, it means that in technical term, that is bits and sets. Clear?
okay. Charged item is okay. Sits and bits.
Yeah. Yes. So that charge item will be fed to next system, that is the CI. So that is called as a beats and sets, billable item and
Okay,
consumption item. Clear? So that
yes,
we'll discuss how those things we can achieve. That we'll discuss one by one. So don't hurry, keep patience. Okay, clear? I think till now clear functions.
yeah, clear, clear.
Clear, very much clear. What means
Yeah,
everything clear, no doubt. Clear?
yeah, yeah, no doubt.
Okay,
Yeah,
right. So now let me discuss one by one. Core server. So SAP core server is composed of two modules: rating code and balance management. Fine. This is the information only. Clear?
yeah,
Bar server, a rating injector dedicated to batch rating and charging operations. That I have already told you. That is nothing but acquisition and rating. This is the main thing. So these are the information purpose we this slide. Diameter server used to translate incoming diameter. I have already told you CCR, right? CCR message.
mm-hmm.
CCR for diameter. I told you na online mediation when I am discussing the online mediation, right?
Yeah, yeah.
CCR. Are you getting
So
CCR message when I told you?
diameter. One second, one second. I'm just looking into CCR contract
Right?
something.
No, no, no. Credit control request.
Credit control request. Yes,
Right? So
yeah, yeah.
diameter server is only responsible for online mediation, right?
Yes, yes, correct. That is for
So
online mediation.
online mediation. So here you can see used to translate incoming diameter CCR, right? CCR
Yes.
means credit control request messages into CC core server compatible events, right? So it is related to online mediation only, diameter server, and no
Okay.
use of batch rating or batch offline mediation or batch mediation, right? No use of
Yes.
that for that diameter server. Okay, then we'll use that part only. Clear?
Yes.
Now
Part
SAP
only.
CC IAC, right? So when we are discussing about the batch mode or offline mode, actually
Mm-hmm.
in real life scenario also we are using batch. Okay, so there we will use the bar server only. Clear? So there will be no use of diameter.
So,
So
so
whenever we,
Yeah, yeah. Like in real-time industries, you're using only BART server, right? Most of the cases.
Yes, most of the cases. Offline mediation we use, right?
Okay. Okay.
So now SAP CCIAC, I have already told you, just go through that, provides a basis for communication between input files or an external input files or an external database and SAP CC database, right? So
Yes.
here IEC that I told you, import export. So import means it is collecting the data from some external system, external database, right?
Yeah.
And it is
CDR.
right, CDR. So as an example, CDR. So and so communication between external database and the CC database. Clear?
Yeah.
So it
Yes.
also it can also export files to external database according to the information to in SAP convergent charging database, right? In general,
Mm-hmm.
IC can be used in the bar to collect tickets and have them in bar DB to be rated, right? Clear?
Yes.
I have explained this already.
Yeah.
Now CC cat. Okay, so IC is a server, right? So how?
Yes.
So we need to create some scenarios there, na? Means how it will work, right? So
Yes.
we can manage. There is a so we need some tool to access those servers, right? Are you getting my
Yeah.
point?
Yeah.
IC whatever talking, this is a server name only, right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
to create the scenario or configure the IC server, we need some tool, right? So we are
Yes.
using cat tool, okay, for that. So
Cat.
cat is part of IEC is a
Okay.
graphical, yeah. You can see now this SAP server component, whatever I'm telling. The
Yes.
slide
Yes.
is okay, fine. So cat is a part of IEC, is a graphical interface, right? Enables the user to design the scenarios and facilitate the implementation of the interfaces between SAP CC and third-party software. Clear?
Okay. Okay.
Clear? So how IEC server will work? That we need to define there, right? So how we can define with that with the help of the tool that SAP CC cat, right?
Okay. So, Tilak, this will also be explained, right? It's like in the practical session.
We'll discuss about the core things, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, core things we can check because we have that part. Okay,
Okay.
provision. Okay, so here same thing for core server we need some tool that is a core tool. Okay, for BART server access we need some tool that is a BART tool. Okay, for
Okay.
IEC we have that tool that is a cat tool. This is the thing, nothing else.
Okay. Okay.
Clear?
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Clear.
So now this is something about the mediation. Mediation, for example, refers the raw network data that your carrier uses to quantify your call, SMS, and internet service. It is regarding telecommunication. This raw data is also referred to consumption detail records. It contains information like your phone number, number dial, start of call timestamp, end of call timestamp, duration, account number, contract number, etc. Clear? So CDR has the information of UDR and PC details, right?
Yeah.
Users details means start of call, dial number, phone number, timestamps, end of the timestamp, duration. These things will be there in the UDR, but account number or contract number, those information will be there in the PC only, right?
Yes.
Okay. When you call someone on your phone, SAPCC
Mhm.
uses the online mediation to monitor your users. So uses in real time, and for prepaid example, SAPCC how will check. Suppose in general case you can think. So when suppose you are a prepaid customer, right? If you are a prepaid customer,
Mhm.
then if you have sufficient balance, then only you can call, right?
Yes. Yes.
So because before call is going on, the system checks whether the sufficient balance is there or not. If it reaches the threshold amount, then
Mhm.
automatically you will get a message that call is not possible, please recharge, like
Recharge.
that, right?
Yes.
So these things can be done, can we achieve, we can achieve, right, as a telecom industry.
Okay.
If
So,
we can see
like as I said, like only not telecom, like a utility also I need.
yes,
So
yes.
how?
So what is the difference? This is the
So, so,
example one I am giving.
so there is no CM, right? Convergent mediation won't be there. Only directly CRM to CC, right?
For what?
In utility.
Utility. Why?
No, no,
Utility is
no.
also usage, right? Electricity, water, right? I'm not getting what
No,
you're
no,
talking.
no, no, no. I'm telling about this call in commerce port, like how we have telecom and this one. What you can say? Uh, this is B2C and B2B.
Yes.
So in that SAP CM won't be there, right? in convergent mediation. Convergent mediation won't be there, right?
No. What industry you are talking? That tell me, na. B2C
Retail,
will be.
retail, retail, retail.
In B2C also, in B2C also, CM will be there. For B2B, CM will not be there.
Okay, okay. So in retail sector also for B2C it will be there CM.
Yes,
So
we can use.
like yeah, like how we are doing in telco, right? Can you tell me like how the same like a structure in retail?
You give me one scenario.
Uh, like from where like how can I tell that from normal like through Amazon how the this flow will be there, like a normal customer who logged in and he want to do a charging like means you want to purchase a product.
Yes, for that CM will not work.
CM won't work. So
No,
that is a normal B2C only, right? For you
right.
said B2C. I think B2B the CM mediation will be there, I guess.
How? Tell me.
So for in B2B, like on in the on the like from a user in a representative as a representative of a organization, he will place the order, and for that person, the amount will be allocated. So if he exceeded the amount, like it will be a message will be sent to the organization person. This person, so and so person has exceeded the limit, and he is trying to purchase a product.
No, actually CM is part of uses, right? Is there any concept of uses things?
Users, I think B2B it will be there, right?
What type of uses? Tell me.
Users like what you can say admin
Sorry.
will be there. Admin
No. I'm asking uses. Users details. What type of users details are there? Uses.
users. I think
So this is related to actually mainly utility and that one, right? Utility and telecom, right? In
yeah.
retail there will be uh, I don't think if that scenario I don't know, but I think most of the scenario you will not get CM
Okay.
for retail,
Most of the
right?
case. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
Because then
So
we
that's
can
what
easily
that's what I'm
provider
asking.
contract, yeah, for provider contract to that from CRM to CC, no CM integration will be there. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, that's what. I think in previous class you said that's what I remembered it.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Ah, so
Okay then.
so so when I am explaining this, so what is your confusion actually? So I'm not getting, means
No, no, no.
what is.
Actually, nothing else. Like my question is, you're
Hmm.
explaining only related to teleco, right? Teleco, you're explaining.
Telecom,
So
utility, everything. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
So
So
don't take it. Uh, so I am giving the this training session not for any industry purpose, right? I am giving the standard one, right?
yeah,
So
no,
that's why I'm
yeah,
telling.
Tilak, I understood. But
Hmm.
most of the cases we are working on the most of the retail part, right? So
Yeah,
how
that's
in
fine.
retail?
That I told you, no. Then CM part will be not there. So from
Okay, okay,
CRM to CC will come the PC. So there will be no UDR, right?
okay, okay.
That I already
Yeah,
told
fine.
you.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
you just overlook the CM things, nothing else. So
Okay,
from
okay.
from CRM to CC, the PC will come. That I have
Yeah.
already shown you, right?
Yes,
So this is the
yes.
thing, nothing else. As I am giving the SAP standard, like Hybris billing standard one, so I need to explain everything, right? So
Yeah,
that you can come to know. So then you
yeah,
can
yeah.
segregate by yourself. When you understand the whole system, then you can easily segregate, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
here CC BART functionality, right?
yeah,
So already I told you, BART, the full form of BART is batch acquisition and rating component, right? Sorry,
uh,
BART acquisition and rating, right? So here
yeah,
the component functionality. What are the what we can achieve through BART, right? So
yeah,
mainly here you can see acquisition and rating that I have already told you, right? So another thing, duplicate detection is a very much important. So suppose a CDR comes to BART, right?
mm-hmm.
So BART session has that facility or has that provision. It can check the duplicate one as well. If for same transaction, there are two somehow two same CDR has come or two same transaction has come. So now you
Mm-hmm.
think if this function is not there, then for same thing we are going to charge the customer twice, right? Are you getting
Yes,
my
yes.
point? So here that ability is there. So that based on the CDR configurable parameters, the part has that ability to detect the duplicate one, right? Are you getting
Yeah.
my point? So
Okay.
so CDRs can be rejected and can be corrected later as per configuration. So if a duplicate, if any CDR comes twice, then it will only means process the only one, right? And the second one, whatever it will come, it will change the status as a duplicate. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
clear? And supervision, that I have already told you. So in BART tool, we can monitor all those things, right? What type, what CDR comes, how many CDR comes for means acquisition, then how many successfully acquired and how many has error information, that all we can see for acquisition as well as rating session, right? So for rating session, we can check how many CDRs comes for a transaction comes for rating. So total number of CDRs or transaction comes for rating, and then how much means how many means get successfully rated, and how many have error, how many have duplicate status, like that. Okay, we can monitor through this BART tool. Okay, so this is why it is calling as a supervision. So,
Okay.
and another thing, if there is any error in that particular ratings means CDR, then it will the status will be error, right? And there will be another tab. There is a error description tab. Okay, so in that error description tab, you can get all the error description. So that when as a support, as a CC SME, you need to check those things, right? So what is the error for that particular CDR? So you need to check in the system, and you have to resolve those things. You need to do accordingly, right? These
Yeah.
things you can do with that one. Okay. Erroneous CDR, that I have, and the fourth option is erroneous CDR. So the BART module detects erroneous CDR, duplicate CDR, CDRs rejected by rating, and provides detail, that I have explained right now, right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
provides detailed error messages for further checking and investigation, right? And fifth, six, acquisition session, acquire CDRs coming from the same source, input file or database. Rating session, submit the acquire CDRs with one of the status new. So when actually when the CDRs comes after getting successfully acquired, then the status will be new first. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
but status will be new. So if gets that if that particular CDR or transaction gets rated successfully, then the status change will be changed into rated. Clear?
Okay.
If there is
Yeah.
an error after rating, we found that it has been rejected, so it will the status will be error, right? and
Okay.
and in error description, the error will be populated. Okay,
Okay.
so as a means functional, you need to check all those things, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Now SAP acquisition and rating scenarios. So how it works, right? So I told you from CM, if I am considering CM is there, right? Don't means mess up all those things, right?
Okay.
As per standard thing I am discussing, right? So suppose
Okay.
from CM CDR files come, so those CDR file will stored in somewhere in the SAP CC application. Are you getting my point?
Yes.
Server.
Yes.
So when CDR comes from the CM, then it will store in somewhere in the CC application server. So there will be storage file, right? File storage there. Okay. So
Okay.
first IC, what we'll do? So IC the scenario will for IC import export server. What we'll do? Just it will collect those CDRs from this particular from that specific or particular folder. From that, it will collect all the CDR, and then it will fed to the acquisition server, and then from the acquisition, after getting acquired, then it will go to the BART server, right? At the time of so then at the time of rating session, when rating session is running, then I have already told you that BART server will contact with the in the time of rating session, it will contact with the core server, right? So it will fetch whatever information is there in that. So it will check the charge first. Charge plan, I told you, under charge plan there will be charges. So if there is charge 1, charge 2, charge 3, then it will, as per the CDR has that information, it will check what charge it is mentioning. So one by one it will follow those things, right? So
Okay.
after when price plan, after the price plan, all the algorithm, all the rating is done, then it will generate the charged item. So that charged item are nothing but we can refer to bits and seats. Clear?
Okay.
So how
Yes.
so I see how these things are going on. Okay. So up to this, any doubt, anything you can ask me.
Mm,
Clear?
okay. 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 Tilak.
Okay. So now uh, once. So for today, I'm closing just now. Okay. For
Okay.
from tomorrow, I will discuss about the CC charging and rating components. Right. So whatever
Yeah.
component I have told, I will explain everything. Okay.
Yes. Yeah, yes, Tilak.
Okay. So I have already mentioned these names, right? Like a
Mm-hmm.
charged item, right?
Mm-hmm.
So price plan, tables, macros, charging plan. So this concept I will show you. So this is the part of, we call it as a customer engagement. Okay. So CEC, customer engagement in commerce. This whole
Yeah.
thing we call it.
Tilak, Tilak,
Yeah.
from my point of view. So
Yeah.
tomorrow onwards, like, can we have like any session? Like pictorial representation, like here most of the part is the integrations and the coding part, right? Most of the part. So
Integration of the,
no, no, actually here most of the part is integration, right? The flow of the data.
yes,
So can we have like a pictorial representation?
means what you expect.
I don't know, actually from paint, in the paint, like how the, like if you can show me like diagram wise how it will be stored, so it will be a little bit good, right?
I'm not getting. Tell me again.
No, no, actually, Tilak, like you have already slides
Right.
show me everything, but actually, right, what I will do, what I'm telling is in the paint or any tool where we can show
Okay.
a pictorial and show see the representation so that it will be clear
Okay.
cut. That's what
Okay.
my
Okay.
intent.
Okay.
You
Okay. Means you
got my
are
point, right?
saying that when I am describing that I just try to draw those things, right?
Yeah,
So the
that's what.
flow
So it
also.
will be very good. So
Okay.
how
Okay.
the yeah, yeah,
Okay. I'll do that. Fine.
yeah,
So
that will
up
be.
to, so till now, whatever I have discussed, I think clear to you, right?
Yes, yes. Up to now, like this is a flow, right? Complete
Right.
from CI to like from CM to CI. How the flow is there? Like what is
Right.
a lot of servers will be used? How the data will be and the conventions? Like from CM to how the like one more thing from the mediation, how the data the CDRs, right?
Hmm.
Like now just I know how the CDR looks. CDR like content looks like.
Yeah. CDR I told you that is the dot CSV. I will show you. I will show you
Okay,
one
okay.
by one. Don't issue. CDR I told you, na, the format will be
Yeah.
dot CSV.
Yes, yes. You
Dot
understand?
CSV file. So
Yeah,
dot
yeah,
CSV file, right? So that is a comma separated value file, right?
yeah.
So
So
like that, I will show you. Hmm.
it will stored in application server first in the in CC in the CC part like
CC application server. Hmm.
CC application server. From there like IEC
I,
means
hmm.
import and export
Connector.
connector
Connector.
collect the will collect the CDRs
Right.
and it will be processed and it will be like first it will be application like in the application acquisition in the acquisitions server it will be processed and it
Huh.
will be sent to a BART server.
Right.
From the in the batch server the CDS will be sent to the rating session where the bits and seats will be like that is a charge item
No,
will be
no,
generated.
not BART server means acquisition is the part of BART. Okay.
Okay, okay, part of
So BART means batch acquisition rating session, right? So
yeah,
first acquisition, then rating, right? This is the part of BART. Okay.
okay,
Okay, so acquisition, then IEC just collecting the data CDR and and it's fed to bar server. Bar server means then it means that it will be acquired first in acquisition, then rating will be done, right? This is the thing.
yeah. From there
Okay.
again from in the rating session it will be like a core server will get the
It will connect with the core server and with the help of all the defined charge plan, price plan, all those things. The CDR gets a transaction gets rated, right?
yes, yes,
Gets
transaction
charged. Gets
get
rated
charged.
and charged. Mm. This is the thing. Okay, fine. So you have
Yeah.
understood. So we'll the next session we'll discuss about the all the CC components. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So,
So how?
yeah, like, can you share me this PPT? Like,
Yes, I will share you. No issue. Actually, not me. Yeah, that eCorp will share with you.
okay, okay. Anything related to documents, anything will be there, right? Okay. Like
Okay.
those things. Yeah, yeah,
There's
that's what.
actually I have already shared with already there eCorp. Okay, you just ask
Uh,
them.
yeah, yeah, it's like a personal interest I'm asking. I'm totally new to this stuff.
Yeah.
Anything related to this will be good for me. Like anything, even though it is a coding part, anything, it will be good for me.
Yes.
Like a total.
Yes. Already shared with eCorp. So ask them. They will provide you.
Yeah, thanks, Tilak. Thanks a lot.
Okay. Okay. Bye.
Bye. Good night.
Yeah.
Hello, Tilak.